For Canadians considering who is buying properties in the US, they might imagine generally high net worth individuals who might be able to purchase these properties in cash. To what extent is that perception correct or incorrect? Who is your sort of primary customer for these products?
We've actually worked with lots of Canadians over the years. And I think that that's really rooted in the fact that Canada has a robust mortgage market. So individuals, when they do decide to purchase property, they do seek out financing. In many other countries around the world where mortgage is not as developed, the only way they feel that they can actually transact is with paying for that property without a loan, right? Fully in cash. So there is this element that I think many Canadians are looking for solutions like this. And they really are starting with the institutions that they already work with. But there is a very difference between a TD Bank in Canada versus a TD Bank in the US. They're entirely different financial institutions. They may have the same parent, but they're different children and they operate very differently.
And also just to touch on the idea of the perception that folks that are buying properties across the border tend to be at the highest end of the income spectrum here. Are you primarily servicing high net worth individuals or everyday Canadians looking for these opportunities to purchase property in the United States as well?
I think it skews to individuals that have disposable wealth. So meaning they're more than likely to own property in Canada. And then now they're looking at potentially an investment property in the US, or they're looking at diversifying some of that wealth outside of Canada. And at some point, they may decide to spend more time in the US, but in the meantime, they found something that they want to purchase today. Our minimum loan amount is $150,000. So that means that these individuals usually need to put about 30% down for a mortgage. We will not only look at their assets, but we will look at the property itself. And what's unique about our product and the structure of our mortgage is that we're looking at a factor of what this property could rent for. And that's significant because in Canada and many other countries, the only thing that's really a factor is the person's own individual income to be able to qualify for a mortgage. So if you have too much debt already, it's very difficult for you to go out and get a mortgage. In our case, what's really important is that this person actually has assets, meaning equities or cash, right, or something that they can either put for a down payment and then have enough reserves for this. But we're really going to look at the cash flow of this property, which makes it easier for many people to qualify that have other debts already in place.
Right. So you're including the income potential of the property itself in the lending decision.
Absolutely. Yeah, because the property itself, since it's likely to be an investment property, there's a possibility for it to be rented at some point during the year, and that has its own income that it generates, and we can consider that for the payment. So that's unique as well.
Fantastic. And so do you offer products in the US market for Americans, or is it specifically for international clients that are looking for property in the United States?
So we work with both international and US clients. So we work with international clients that want to buy investment properties in the US. And then we also have another product, which is a crypto mortgage that we launched earlier this year. So this is for individuals that have amassed crypto wealth over the years and face similar challenges to be able to qualify for a mortgage because of that wealth. So those individuals tend to be from the US, but we can work with individuals from around the world that have crypto wealth as well and want to purchase properties in the US.
I was going to say, are you marrying the two products in any way? Can Canadians access that product as well?
They can, absolutely. So this is something that we have seen is that since crypto is global, individuals from all over the world may have a portion of their wealth in cryptocurrency. So in this case, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other types of stablecoin. And if they have their assets there, they don't need to convert them into dollars or Canadian dollars to be able to transact with us. We can actually consider all of that in the financial picture.